In South America, Venezuela's state-run oil company is planning to increase the use of cryptocurrency to bypass renewed U.S. sanctions. Now, this comes as the U.S. Treasury Department reimposed sanctions last week and asked the Venezuelan company to wind down its operations by May 31st. Washington is trying to pressure President Nicolas Maduro to make political changes in his country. Now, in January, the Biden administration threatened to renew sanctions on Venezuela's oil sector if Caracas continues to ban opposition leaders from running against Maduro later this year.
By wanting to harm us, you harm yourselves. We are going ahead with or without a license. We aren't a gringo colony. We aren't your colony. Venezuela will move on with its economic pace. No one will stop us, Mr. Gringos. Know that.
Barred opposition leader Maria Corina Machado has been banned from holding office for at least 15 years. Machado is accused of supporting the American sanctions and has been charged with corruption by Venezuela's highest court.
The regime has violated every agreement they had. They have not complied with everything that they committed with doing. Instead, they have intensified repression, they have incarcerated more people, they have persecuted, they have barred opposition members. Everything they've said they would not do. Meanwhile, the other side has complied with their own part of the agreements, including myself.
Now, reports say that the U.S. sanctions have made it more difficult for Venezuela to increase its oil output and exports. Now, this is because American companies now have to wait for individual authorizations to do business with Venezuela. To counter these sanctions, Venezuela's state-run oil company began accepting payments through digital currencies just last year. And one of these cryptocurrencies is called USDT, or Tether, which is designed to maintain a stable value as it's pegged to the U.S. dollar. Now, the return of U.S. sanctions is speeding up the reliance on cryptocurrency as Caracas rushes to reduce the risk of payments getting frozen in foreign bank accounts. Reports say Venezuela's state-run oil company has moved to a new contract model where it demands prepayment for half of each cargo's value in the Tether cryptocurrency. Caracas also wants new customers to purchase oil using cryptocurrency from a digital wallet. This requirement has been enforced on even some old contracts as well. Now, despite the sanctions, Venezuela's exports reached some 900,000 barrels per day just last month, the highest in 4 years. The global oil market usually transacts in U.S. dollars, but Venezuela is making the shift to cryptocurrency, bypassing the global oil trade order, which relies on the American currency. From impeachments to inaugurations, if it's a political story, we are on the scene. The race for the White House is heating up.
We're beating Biden.
How dare he say that?
If it's breaking news, we're live with the latest coverage. From the White House, the State Department, and Capitol Hill, we know the issues, but above all, we know the players to bring you the latest in-depth analysis on all the key stories that we're covering. I'm Eric Ham. Join me from Washington here on Firstpost America.